Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Is that one more gone in? They're all in. Yeah, they're all in. Up through here, I've got a couple of bits that are still missing, and I've got a couple of power lines that are still missing, but for the most part, I've got everything that I need all the way up through that. So next, what I'd like to do is I'd like to clear away a little bit of space. Now, that's where the pollution cloud is right now. So the pollution cloud is not going to affect these over here. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to get a little bit closer to those. And to get a little bit closer to those, I think we can take a little risk. I've got 20,000 robots. Still saying 20,000 robots. Nothing has changed on that. So I'm quite happy to leave everything as it is. I will go over to here. And what I was thinking of doing is removing a bit of this. You are... Well, before I do that, though, let's go to this one. Dropping that in there is not going to be beneficial at all. I'm not going to get anything that's going to help. So I'm going to need to do an individual roboport here, which is not something I normally do. We will take that one. And we will drop that one roboport right there. And then I'm going to go with the wall that I want to build. That's going to have to come across here. Need to make sure that I've got the wall. Right, there's a short wall. I want a bigger wall. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And you can go along here. So I've got a wall up there. I don't want to bring it up to there. I'm going to bring this wall down here. Like that. That's going to go across to there. And it's going to go all the way across to there. I'm actually going to make this wall a number of pieces of wall thick. It's going to go like that. There. And then it's going to go like that to there, so that it just sort of covers everything. I don't want any chance of anything getting through there, if it can be helped. And then we will go to this one. And that's going to go up there, like that. I'm going to go all the way over here with the laser turret wall. It's going to go into there, and then it's going to go that way. Like that. There's the laser turret wall. Then the only other thing that I want... No, I want paste. The only other one is that one there. I want that repair pack, and that one's going to drop down there. So I've got the repair packs coming over. In here, I've got the repair packs. They're requesting 1,000, and I've got 1,000 being delivered. It's just that they're not here yet. I've got that huge, great long line there. That's good. So I'm going to start clearing some trees from this area. Right? I'd like to actually remove trees from here all the way down to that point. There's 18,000 trees. Right the way down through there. And that's just going to have me a little bit more open territory in front of what I've got here. And I can also do the same down this side as well now, because I've got that extra roboport in there. I will clear some trees from there. So there's just a few there. There's not a great deal on that bit. You in here. I can now go over this way and fill in the last of the landfill. Right there like that. Last of the landfill all the way in there. That is fantastic. That's filling in as well. So we've got those bits. And that one there I'm going to be able to connect. There. I've got 7 construction robots there. Wait a minute. That wasn't there before. No, I've got 3 missing, and that's where they are. They're in there. Right, well, if they're in there, that means I can get rid of that one. But I need to pull the construction robots out. There's a way to do that. I will go to the big electric pole, and I can actually... That will be able to connect across. So I put that one onto there. It doesn't go that far, but it does go onto that island, and then it goes onto there, and then it goes... Save. It goes down to there as well. So put those in, and those 7 robots there will connect back into the system, and everything will be tickety-boo once again. Right. Now, how about you? How are you doing? You're waiting on a steel delivery over here. It's taking a while to shovel everything across. That seems to be the big 10.1 gigawatts. That's insane. 10 gigawatts we're using. I mean, yes, we are filling up a load of accumulators as well. And so that's sort of going towards it. That's only 2.8 there. I'm sort of hoping that will eventually increase. This one here is going flat out-ish. It's taking a while with the iron gear wheels, obviously. But what it's doing is it's actually stacking in a double lot of those, and a double lot of those, and a double lot of those. It stacks them up into here before it starts moving all of the steel plate in. That's why it takes quite a while to do it, because it sort of doubles up all of the others before it goes back to doubling up the first lot. So I can help that out by chucking in a load of extras. Right there. I can't do it with the concrete. I can also do it with the steel plate, like that. And dump a load of those in. So it shouldn't be trying to double up everything that's in there. How many of those am I still missing? I want to get this moving pretty quick. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One should be on its way over. I'm pretty convinced that one of those is not here yet. Which means that I need to do a little bit more in here. Well, there's one more of them building. They're bringing me all of my materials as well now. So I got requests going to the chest here, and they're also racing over with my materials. I want to focus on getting that one built first. Get those, as many of those done as we need. So there's another one in there, and they'll be on there. There, we've got one. He's being taken over, so there should be 6 left to build. 1 being taken over. I got 8 here. I think there are 2 of them on their way. There's a heat pipe waiting right there. So I think there are 2 of them on their way. There may not be. There may be less than that. Now, the other thing that we've got is so many robots going backwards and forwards over here. I actually think that we're going to want to put some more roboports going across these lines over here, which I think is going to ultimately help us out with quite a bit of production, because it's going to allow those robots, obviously, to move that little bit faster. In here, I can't put any. But I can put them from here down. So I can drop one in there, look. If I can drop it in one spot, I can drop them all the way across. I'm not going to bother altering the blueprint anymore. I'll keep the blueprint as it is. But I will just add in some additional roboports along here like this, which is going to make a big difference to these robots, because you can see the way that they're flying across. They're going down to this bottom bit. Up higher up, they're not using it, are they? But they are using it down here, so I'll drop that one in there as well. So there's a double layer of them. I'll keep them going for a second. Right, I got one brought over. Am I still waiting on another one? I don't know if I'm still waiting on another one or not. I feel like I should be waiting on another one. I don't really know. Let's have a look in here. How are we doing in here? I can drop in a bit more steel plate in there. I can drop in a bit more copper plate in there, like that. I'll dump those in as well. I haven't got any concrete to bring in, but I got all the rest of the items. We'll just leave that going now. We don't need to worry about it. That one's getting out of the way. You can see now that we've slowed right down, we've slowed down to 33 frames per second, and I don't know what UPS is, upticks per second? Something like that. The more robots you get, the slower it goes. If I spread away from them a little bit, and there's my robots going out and going and putting down all of these speed modules. I'm going to rush out and do that, because I was carrying a load of them around with me. But yeah, the more robots we get, we're 114,000 right now. The more we get, the more that's going to keep going. So, there's a question for us. I changed where I was doing that. I changed it down onto this one, didn't I? It's just doing it as fast as it can bring the items in here. I've got 350. It's basically just pouring these through as rapidly as it possibly can at the moment, and pouring them in. I'm only doing one. I could go faster on that. You know, we could actually finish the challenge and get the full 1,000,000 robots before we launch a single rocket on this map. I don't intend to do that. I don't actually want to do that at all. I would rather be able to do the full launch. And we're down again. We're dropped right down. So that one is dropping. I'm still only 2.8 gigawatts on the steam turbines down there. Let me run down over this way again and have a look. How are we doing? There's 2 in there. I've still got 6 steam turbines missing. 6 nuclear reactors missing. Oh, no, that's fuel coming in. I thought for a minute I had another reactor on its way over. That would have been pretty cool if I had. I don't yet. So they're being made all the way up over here. That one's coming in. Wait, that's making something in there. It's definitely manufacturing something in there. Which means that I might, somewhere along this route, have another nuclear reactor on its... I already had that nuclear reactor. It's been delivered, so I'm waiting for another 5. I've got 5 more to be delivered, and here come all of my materials that are running back into me. If I can just run down here, I'm going to go and help out with making the rest of those nuclear reactors. I want to get those done. If I can get those finished, I'll feel that is some good... oh, there they are. I'll feel that that's a decent bit of progress there, getting those finished. You in here. I'm going to take out this concrete. Like that. You know what I'm going to do? Oh. I've got concrete being gotten rid of off of me. Right, so when I take 100 of them, it doesn't do anything. But the rest of them, it does do something. So the concrete can stay there. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take everything off of there. And I'm going to drop those in. And then the rest of these items here, I'll just manually dump them in like this. Because I've actually got... I'm auto-trashing everything. I've literally got auto-trash set up for all of these items that I'm trying to bring across and move faster. But I don't want to get rid of my auto-trash settings. I've spent a long time getting those in place. Let's dump in another one of those. Concrete we're waiting on. The rest of it I can wait. Well, this is much better. See, I got a nice stream of materials coming towards me, and there's a stream of materials coming in there. Power is starting to come back up again. 2.9 gigawatts with what we've got down there. I'm still waiting on, like, the rest of that to finish, but I've only got 4 nuclear reactors. And if you have a look at this, I've actually only got 3 requests for nuclear reactors, which can't be filled, which means that there is one on its way. And I'm pretty sure there's one in here. Right, there's one that's just been made. We have got one that has just finished being built. So all I'm waiting on is the rest of the concrete to be put into that one. And I've got another one being built. So you zoom out like that. I've still got 3 being requested. It says that they're not actually available. Is it items not available? It's that strange thing. Right, I'll take 100 concrete from there, and I will drop that 100 concrete into there, so it starts making the next one. I'll put in the copper. There's all the copper. There's all of that. I'm just waiting on the concrete. We can just bring in all of the concrete into there. That would be absolutely great. And that will take care of most of these. So, why is it not requesting anymore? I got 3 still being requested. I've just... Oh, no. That's because I'm still busy making it. Right, it's now made. So now it should work. Look here. 2. I got 2 being requested. Right there. Which means that there are 2 of them on their way over. There's one. There, that little green dude over there. He's on his way. It's that one right there. He's going to put that one in. So the other one that just got picked up, that one's over there, and he's going to be a little while getting here yet. So there's one. That one's gone in there. And instantly, the temperature has gone up to 838, because all of these others, they just share their heat out between them. So I've already got most of the steam turbines up and running. I got a few of the steam turbines down there that haven't been made, and there's a few up through this side that haven't been made yet. But we've got the majority of it now is all in place. And there is another nuclear reactor coming in there, which means I've only got 2 left. There we go. I've just got those 2 down that one line down there. And then mostly we're waiting on, yeah, it's just the rest of the steam turbines to be made. This bit in here, we're waiting on pipes, we're waiting on various different bits and pieces. So let's get a few of these. Let's help it out with a few of these, shall we? I need some copper in there. Do that. Put some of those in as well, and I'll put some pipes in as well, like that. There we go. That'll help you out a little bit. So 50, 50, and 20. Put in some of these. Let's keep that running. How many of them am I waiting on? Oh, good gravy. I'm waiting on 50 of them. Right, that's gonna take a while to sort of spoon through and do everything there, but it's gonna get there eventually. Let's dump 200 of them in there. We'll dump another few of those in there like that, and I'm just waiting on 50 concrete in there. I'll take a stack, and I'll drop that 50 in there. So there's another one of those being made. As soon as that one's done, I should only have like a little bit more. Probably it's not the best thing to just sit here nursing this. It gets a little bit dull to watch. I just wait for that one to be picked up. I just want that one to be picked up. That's all I'm going to wait for. And then we're going to go and start a different building project. I've got an idea of something that I want to do. Right, so that one has now been picked up. I got one left, so I am waiting on one more to be built. I'm not going to bother helping that one. Wait a minute. No, that's it. That one has just been picked up, is the last one. I've now got all of those in place. That is now all done. So the only thing I'm waiting on is these steam turbines all the way up through here. Once those are done, everything will be done. Fantastic. Why are you going so painfully slow across there? What's happened there? I don't know why they're going like that. That doesn't actually matter. I don't know why that great big cloud was going like that. That sort of seems a little bit peculiar. I will confess that does seem slightly odder than what I'm used to with how things work around here. Drop a few more of that. Right, that'll keep that going. I'm not going to do any more there. I'm going to leave that go. And then I'm going to let that one go through. And we're going to go wandering up this way. So what we know at the moment is that we've got most of the speed modules and everything in place now. I've got a few of them over this side. I'm going to come out of there. Those 40, they can be gotten rid of. Most of the speed modules have now been placed down in this area as well. I have got a total of 434 speed modules being waited for. Most of those speed modules are over here on the speed module production area. That's going to start going a lot faster now because of the other bits that we've got going. But what I don't have yet is a high-level speed module thing being done. Oh, and also we do now have a slight shortage of circuits. I got the advanced circuits, but the problem lies now in we don't have any green circuits. I got 225 of them. That is not enough. I'm going to need one or two more of those than I've currently got. But what I'd like to do in order to be able to get that ready is I'd like to sort of take a section down here. I'm going to run down here. What have we got? No, I don't want you. I don't want you. What about there? We've got this bit right down here. Now they've got it's speed modules that run on those. I can run speed modules on those. I've only got those 6 right there. I'm going to take that. I'm going to copy those 6 right there like that. And come out of that. And I'm going to go up this way. And I'm going to build a new line in here. So I've got a copy there for those. I'm going to go with paste in here. And I'm going to go ignore the military stuff now. We don't need that. It's this one here that I want. I'm going to put you there. I'm actually going to drop you over by one more like that. And then I'm going to go back with my paste in here. And I'm going to scroll right back down through to this. So I don't want you to go there. I want to bring you in and overlap you like that. So I'll let that one go out like that. Then I want to check. So I got 50 of those requested, 50 of those, and 50 of those. The actual recipe is 5 of each. That works. We can do 50 of each of them. That does actually work. I got these on their way up. I got to wait for that. I can't remember what setting I've got on that one. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a minute because I want to see that I've got the correct setting on this one. We may want to alter that round a little bit, but this is going to give us a few extra of those. Because right now I've got 5,000 of the lowest level speed modules, and I've got 500 of the level 2 speed modules. That's 500 spare. That doesn't include all the ones that have been used up in requests. So I can afford to put a few of these down. There we go. That one right there. So you stop when I got a constant number of 500 or more. I'm going to change that. And that one is going to go to 2,000. I'm going to set that one on 2K. So I'm going to copy that. Paste that out onto these. 1, 2, 3, and 4 over to there. You are on 2,000 as well. I've got this one. This is all the way down here. I got no way of looking at that without going down there to see it. But those right there, we've got a few spares of them. I'll do something similar with that one. We'll set up a whole big box of those. Yeah, that's fine. And so I now need to copy and paste this again. So I'll copy those 6 there, and that's too far out. That'll be fine like that. I'll drop you into there like that. That's got everything that it needs to have on it. It's also got speed modules requested in here, because I don't have anything. I can't use the productivity modules on there. Productivity modules don't work on that. And there's one other bit that I need to do. Ooh, there's a couple of bits that I need to do. I want to drop that one there and that one there like that. And I want to have a light. I get rid of that light. I'm going to get rid of all of these lights a minute, because I'm going to put them down differently. I'm going to put one above each power pole like that, and also down here. Put those in. There. Right, now we've got some light all the way through. That is covering that with power. Something I do want to look at in there, 1,600 lamps are using 1.2 megawatts of power in my base. 3.9 gigawatts now on the steam turbines. We're still not quite up to scratch on those. I've still got some missing, so we've got lines of steam turbines that aren't fully functioning, but I got most of them functioning. Right, and it's nighttime at the moment. Now, we should start getting back to the point where accumulated charge is going to make up for everything, and all of the accumulator bits and all of that will be all taken care of. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I actually want to come out, and I do want to put this grid out again. And I want to go out like that, but that's possibly going to cause me some problems over there. This one I'm going to want to do slightly differently out here. I'm going to bring that over to there. Actually, you know what? We'll drop it down like that. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do like a couple of them. I'm not going to do all of it. So I've got one going out to there, which means I'm going to do another one going to there. Did I just accidentally shift that into the wrong point? No, I didn't. Right, that's okay. One other thing I'm going to need to do is join that like this all the way through on each of those, so that I've got a bit of redundancy on the power lines that are coming out through all of this. Okay, so I've got those going out there. That's going to get a little bit closer there, but it's also going to activate more radar coming out here, which will allow me to see a little bit better what's going on with those. And then we may push forward with some additional wall. This is going to be more of a fierce battle than this bit up here. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's going to be some issues with those, but generally speaking, they shouldn't be too much of an issue at all. All of those lasers, with just the ones we got there, I don't anticipate too much trouble with that. I don't actually anticipate any trouble with it at all. These here now, that's doing absolutely fantastic. They're going to be bringing me these, which in turn, they're going to be going on to those, which is going to make those run a little bit faster. That's going to help things. I want to copy that little bit out there, and I want to drop that down a bit. So I'm going to put you Now like that, and I'm going to put you there. Like that. Right. And then I want to go to paste. I got a few more of these that I can cycle. There we go. That's the one that I want. And you are going to go right there. One more out that side. There we go. So I've now got all of those lines all the way through there, which is going to be making a load more speed modules. Next, now that I've got the speed modules all taken care of, that should very quickly get on top of all of the speed modules. We do want to move those up, which is going to sort of be the extra bits here, all these individual production bits. I'll move those up there out of the way. Although at the moment, they're not really causing any issues. Batteries not really causing any issues. So I'm kind of thinking that it might be time to start moving the oil production. Now, I don't want to just drop it here. I'm actually thinking more along the lines of moving it out here. I've already stated we're not going to be building any more train stations. No more train stations in this series. Stopping with the trains. Once the trains have extracted resources from any of the areas that they're already set up to, that's going to be it. There won't be any more. So what I'd like to do over here is I'd like to start putting this out across over here. So I've got that one's going to go to there. It's going to be right across that train track. And then I want to go out again and bring it across into this area here. And I want to start changing the build that we've got in here. This is quite a crucial bit. So that's going to be the next bit that we work on until that artillery has finished being made. I got a lot of these being brought up to me. Like, quite a serious quantity of these being brought up to me. And as they're being brought up to me, my robots are busy dashing out and placing them down into various factories, which is speeding things up, which is bringing more things over to me. Overall, it's running very, very well here. Look at this. And then also you look at this steady stream of blue circuits coming in. That's even better. That is quite phenomenal. I would just like to check down here. And here we have it. This is why it sort of slowed down a bit. We have got a bit of... This is insane. Oh, wow. Oh, that is absolute insanity. Look at it, man. That is incredible. Wow. Oh, my goodness. We're looking here. We've got 38,000 advanced circuits. We got no green circuits at all. Because there's just nowhere for them to go to charge. This is why we need my new build. This is why we need to spread things out a bit. Because by spreading things out like this, what we're essentially doing is we're not keeping it all concentrated. So we're not going to have all these massive waves of robots all in one place. And one thing that I am planning to do is kind of spread out the some of the rest of it. All of this here, rather than keeping this in one massively populated spot like this, I want to spread this all out by quite a long way. Because, I mean, look at that. That is just insane. I have made a bit of a miscalculation here. 120,000 robots at the moment, and we have got almost every single robot in the air. I got 2,000 spare logistics robots right now. 2,000 spare. Which means that we... Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.